What's up, everybody? Jordan here, back with the Stoltz Fit YouTube channel. Today, we're just doing kind of a talking video. Going to talk a little bit today about workout splits, one of the most commonly searched, questioned, and just distressed over parts of fitness, when it really doesn't have to be. I spent a lot of time as a youngster worrying about my workout split, trying out different splits, and have come to the realization that it just plain doesn't matter that much. A smart split that covers a few basic things and then fits your own personal preferences is going to work. There's many roads to Rome, many roads to the same place. You can get results using a bro split, full body split, upper, lower, push, pull legs, anything you enjoy. There are some things that a split has to do, though, which I'll talk about in today's video. Before we get started, be sure you like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel so you don't miss a single thing, and more great content coming like this in the future. So yes, there are some things that a workout split has to do. There are important aspects that every workout split should kind of hit and cover. The first one of those is that it fits your schedule. This is obviously very important because if it's not going to fit your schedule, you're not going to stick to it. If a workout split requires you to be in the gym 7 days per week and you really only have time for 3, or maybe you're not even in the same location as your gym for most of the week, it's not going to work for you. And if your schedule allows more days of training and you enjoy training and your workout split only gives you 2-3 days in the gym, you're not going to really necessarily have that fit your schedule either. So it's important to choose a workout split that fits your schedule. If you're not going to train 6 days per week, don't pick a split that gives you 6 days per week, because 3 is probably just about as good as 6, and 4 is definitely close to being as good as 6, and 5 is as good as 6, maybe even better a lot of the times. So you don't need to stress about it. The next part is it needs to be enjoyable. Obviously, adherence is the number one thing we're worried about here, right? Are you going to actually stick to your workout program? Are you going to continuously show up in the gym? Because muscle growth and strength training takes time. And if you're not enjoying the workout split you're doing, if you hate full body training, if you hate bro splits, if you hate having 3 leg days a week, whatever your split gives you, you're not going to stick to it. So you have to enjoy it. And a lot of the things I'll talk about today that my perfect workout split has are things that I wanted and enjoy, and that kind of fit my schedule and enjoyment levels. The next thing it has to have is it has to hit the muscles you want to build about 2 times per week. 72 hours between hitting the muscle groups in their intense workouts is about right. So that might look like, the classics, upper, lower, 3 full bodies, push, pull legs. Things like that do typically hit those requirements where you're hitting, say you want to build your chest, you have a chest day on Monday, you're probably ready to hit chest again on Thursday. And if you wait all the way till next Monday, you're probably wasting a little bit of time that you could be hitting it. That being said, it's not an absolute requirement. I would put fitting your schedule and enjoyment above 2 times per week frequency. If you hate full body training, if you hate hitting legs twice a week and you want to just hit them once, you'll still be able to make muscle gains and growth off of that. Just to be perfectly optimal, I'd say 2 times per week frequency for each muscle group you want to build is important. Next thing it does have to do is it does have to be something you can recover from. If you are super sore between workouts, if you're super sore by the time you train that muscle group next, it's probably a volume issue first and foremost. But it could also be a frequency issue. Maybe you're just hitting chest too much. If your chest is always sore and you're not progressing, that's kind of the last thing also that it needs to have. One of the important aspects is you need to be able to progress in your movements. Things have to be structured in terms of volume throughout the week and progress. You wouldn't want to hit 20 sets a week on chest on Monday and then not hit again until next Monday if you're not able to add weight to the bar or progress in reps. We need progressive overload to see muscle growth, and that is a very important aspect we need to consider. So you need to have things structured in a way that you can progress in strength, recover from it, and continually make progress. So now I'm going to talk a little bit today about my perfect workout split. Of course, this is for me. So this is kind of like me over the last couple weeks, structuring my workouts, figuring out how I want to split things up for the next little training block, which will probably be about 3 or 4 months, and figuring out how do I want to split my workouts up through that, you'll kind of be able to see some of the things I focused on. Always keeping those important aspects at the top of my head, right? I'm thinking about what can I recover from? How can I progress? Am I hitting the muscle groups twice per week? Am I enjoying it? Is it fitting my schedule? These are all the things I'm thinking about in every workout split that I write. This one in particular, I had a few requirements I really wanted to hit on. These are personal ones. This doesn't mean this is perfect for everybody. It's just happened to be what I wanted. And hopefully this is going to give you a little bit of insight into how I think about things, and you can create your own custom split based on it. The first thing I thought about is that I want to build the guns. It's kind of a forever weak point of my physique and body, and I wanted to focus on arms a little bit more. And that's kind of honestly been a focus for the last couple years. And I've seen tremendous growth from actually including arm days in my training. So one requirement of my split was that it did set aside a day to be a dedicated arm day or an arm and shoulder day. So I needed to work in a way to fit in arms and shoulders as a day. The next thing I wanted to do is only have one leg day per week. Just like my arms a little bit weaker of a body part, legs are an easy strong point for me. I have good size there, and I don't honestly care to add much more size. I like increasing strength a little bit here and there, and I would like to, of course, maintain what I have. But I don't feel the need to hit legs more than once per week. Plus, my calories are going to be a little bit lower coming up for the next few months. So I want to kind of manage fatigue in the most intelligent way, and leg days typically really fatigue me, even if volume is pretty low. So I wanted to avoid that by just having one leg day per week and structuring my split around that. So something like push-pull legs wouldn't work for me because it doesn't include an arm day and it includes 2 leg days. Upper lower wouldn't work for me because it doesn't have arm days, has 2 leg days, right? These are the kind of things that I was thinking about. I also want weekends off. I know ideally your split would probably look something like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, Thursday, Friday, Saturday for a 5-day split, something like that. I wanted to train every single weekday, Monday to Friday, but not train at all on the weekends. That might not be optimal, but I don't really care. I wanted Saturday as an off day, and Sunday I typically am working from sun up to sundown and don't really want to fit the gym in that day. So we want to just train Monday to Friday when I'm working from home and around the home gym, which is just right outside this door behind me. I wanted 2 times frequency for chest and back. So this is kind of an area that I wanted to, yes, progress and build, and wanted to make sure those got hit twice per week in different ways. And then also I wanted to be fresh for my hardest workouts of the week, which typically are in this split, a chest and back day. And to be fresh for leg days is very important as well. So it's okay to be a little bit gassed and, less recovered for like an arm day, for example, because that's kind of a recovery day in itself. There's not big muscle groups. You're not, pushing your entire nervous system to the brink. So those are some things I was thinking about. Those are the requirements I had for creating my own split. I think it's very important if you are creating a workout split of your own, making your own custom training, to write down some of the things that are important to you. Doing this really opened my eyes to the question, why am I following this random split that I found online that I thought was optimal or best, when really what matters is what I want to do, what I enjoy, and what I'll stick to. So those are my requirements. I'll go over the split right now for you, and then we'll kind of close with that. So the split looks like this. Again, this is Monday to Friday. Again, chest and back. Again, I'm fresh for this workout. I had Saturday and Sunday off. Chest and back is a very tough workout. Usually that's about 6 to 10 sets of chest and 6 to 10 sets of back, all in the same training session, alternating. So one chest exercise, one back exercise, so on and so forth. Chest and back workout, pairing them together. I was okay with this because I'm so fresh coming into it. And the next day in the split is the dedicated arm day. And I'll also include a little bit of delts that day. So usually about 5 sets of delts in that workout. So we'll start with delts, hit triceps, hit biceps. And that's kind of, like I said, a recovery day, right? You get really, really pushed to the limit with the chest and back day as far as intensity is concerned and taking a toll on your whole recovery system. But including the arm and shoulder day right after that, makes it kind of like a day off in a way to where it's not going to push your body as hard. That's the next day, checking off that box of requiring an arm day. The next day is the leg day. Again, I want it to be fresh for leg day, and coming off of an arm day is, as fresh as you can possibly get midweek for a leg day. This is my sole leg day per week, which is going to be on Wednesdays, and I'm going to hit probably a few sets of squats, a few sets of hinging, good mornings or RDLs, leg extensions, legs, curls, and calves, and that's about it. And then following that intense and one time per week leg day, we're going to go into a push workout, which is, going to be relatively intense, but different muscle groups I enjoy training, and you are, as long as you manage your volume and intensity correctly, not going to be too fatigued from that training session. Again, so we go into a push workout, and then the last day of the week is a pull workout. So push meaning chest, a little bit of shoulders, mostly chest and triceps. And then the back workout or pull workout is going to be almost all back with a couple bicep movements. Again, so with this split, I'm getting 2 times per week frequency with chest and back. So the chest and back workouts, one for both, and then the push and the pull are separated later in the week. Arms are getting their own day, plus they're getting some residual work on the chest and back day, plus they're getting work on the push day for triceps and the pull day for biceps. So we're getting 3.5 times frequency or something for each of those, or maybe 2.5, something like that, with their full dedicated day where I can really push progressive overload on the biceps and triceps. Things that I care about too are spread throughout the workout split. So forearms and abs were essentially those where I wanted to focus on those minor muscle groups and continue adding a little bit of size to that as much as possible. So basically I just alternate forearms Monday, Wednesday, Friday, abs Tuesday, Thursday. So it's like chest and back and forearms, arms and shoulders and abs, legs and forearms, push and abs, and then pull and forearms. Forearms is just one exercise for 3 sets. Abs is one exercise for 2 sets. So it's really not something too taxing or time consuming. This is just something added into the workout as kind of some fluff, but just wanted to get those muscle groups trained for my own personal goals. Again, I think it's important to note that the workout split you follow isn't necessarily that important as long as you're focusing on the fundamentals of training. If you're progressing, if you're training with proper volume, training hard with proper intensity, pushing yourself close to failure in most of your sets, and hitting the muscle groups you care about 1 to 2 times per week, 2 times maybe being best, you're going to be just fine. And it doesn't matter if you enjoy full body, upper, lower. If you want to be in the gym every single day and follow a bro split, that's fine too. As long as you're knocking off those different things that I talked about, you're good. What's important is to write down what factors make it important in your workout split for you to enjoy it. What will you stick to? What fits your schedule? What can you recover from personally? Because what I can do and what you can do are totally different. And these are the things you need to consider when making your own perfect workout split. Again, feel free to give my workout split a try. It's kind of a hybrid between like a torso limbs at the beginning of the week and then shifting over to a push-pull without the leg day later in the week. This is my own goals, a split to kind of fit my goals. And that's the point of today's video, is to make your split fit your goals. Don't follow a split because you think it's best if it doesn't support your goals. You can honestly structure things a lot of different ways and see a lot of different results as long as you are pushing yourself in the gym, progressing, and your diet is supporting your training. That's the workout program I'm going to be following here for the next few months. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to stay along with me and get updated on how it goes. I might tweak it in the future. This is what I'm trying out. I'd love to hear your workout split that you enjoy the most and you follow and you have seen the most progression on. Drop it in the comments down below. Thank you for watching another video. Peace.